disconnecting. Okay. Is it muted now? Okay. So we've got the yellow-eyed, three-eyed raven that has the third eye. These are made out of black onyx out of Peru. And then we also have the blue-eyed, three-eyed raven. These are $25. I'm going to do these for $20 on the live feed. And I've got a full flat of them, so I'm checking something here. Okay. Now, if you see this video later, then just message me screenshots of anything you like, and you can message those screenshots directly to the page. Oh, that's a heavy flat. Okay. Instagram comments isn't showing up on Restream. Okay, I thought that's how you were before. Okay. But you can see the Facebook, you can see comments in the video itself. Okay. Okay. Let's not do this on the live feed, please. I'm not going to argue with you during the live feed, okay, because everything today is being recorded. These are agate butterflies, and these are agate sliced wings. Hello, Sherry. How are you, girl? Who else is here? I see on Facebook I've got 4 viewers. And we lost one. So these butterflies are marked 35. I'm going to do these for $30 on the live feed. And we've got the teal with the tan color. And then we've got both sides, both wings blue here. And then I've got green. Aren't these beautiful? These are all agate wings. These are just going out. And then we've got purple. Here's another purple. They're absolutely beautiful. And this would be purple number 3. Look at this agate. Put this in the light. Aren't those beautiful? And these just sit. So they're nice little ornaments. They're cute to have on a bookshelf or on the table or on your desk at work. That is purple number 4. Now we're getting into some blue tones. This is more of a royal blue. And this is the blue number 2. So Sherry, it's good you're not having a problem commenting today. Yay! I never found out why you couldn't comment the other day. Oh, and look at this one here. Isn't this gorgeous? Beautiful. Okay, so that's the first flat. And then I've got another flat of these. This is almost like an unboxing, isn't it? Because these have not even been put out on the shelf yet at the shop. The sound is still off, but it's fine on the phone, but it's fine on the laptop. So you can't hear me from your phone, but you can from the laptop. Maybe close out the app on your phone and reopen it, which takes a minute, but I think this butterfly is gorgeous. Look at the beautiful colors in this. These agate slices are gorgeous. This one's really pretty. It's brown and the black. Isn't this beautiful? And then this one is a swirly reddish brown colors. Now, the brown, the light brown, is the natural color of agate. Most people don't realize that 95% of the agate is dyed. It doesn't naturally grow in pink and blue and purple and even the blacks and all. So like these are dyed, but the natural agate is brown. And then of course there's carnelian, which is the reddish color. It's a little food for thought. Look at this one. This deep blues. This one, the wings are really thick. Yes, Sherry, that one does remind you of a monarch. Here's one that has the black and the reddish brown. And this one is a caramel color. Isn't it pretty how you can see through that agate? Agate's very calming and relaxing. It's really good for emotional balance. Now, this one here is more of the natural color of agate. And then you've got your carnelian around here. Now, this one here, this butterfly is a little bit different. It's raised up. It's got a little bit different base. So it sets up a little bit more as compared to the other ones that don't necessarily. See that one? Trying to get this to where I'm trying to adjust the legs. Let me do this. Oh, that one. This one also has the unique one too. I think there was 3 of them that did that. The other ones all set flat like that. So who else is on here? This one is more of a reddish orange, like carnelian. And I thought Ginger was going to be on here today. I know Julie, she's got something else going on. We've got the pink one. We've got 2 more pink ones. And then this is the last one. I like the angle on the wings on this one. Okay, so that is all of the agate butterflies. Now, I wanted to show y'all these. These have not been put out in the shop yet either. Everything I'm showing you today has not been put out in the shop. Okay, these are Osseous. This is old fossil, multi-millions of years old, and it's a pestle and mortar. So these are really unique. I had some of these several years ago, and then I couldn't find them anymore. And the guy I used to buy from, he wasn't where he normally was. So I finally found a guy that had them. And remember, I'm still working on unpacking from Tucson of 2024 of last year. So I've had these, and circumstances just put it to where I couldn't do everything. And so I'm just now being able to, since I've been having to be at home a lot, I can't be on my feet for long periods of time. So I've been working from home a lot. So I've been taking flats and flats and flats home. Every day I go, I go home with a back seat full of flats. And so I have literally been barcoding and putting everything in the system, like literally 7 days a week, in addition to everything else. So this is number one. These are going to be $75. I'm going to do these for $65, which is a great deal. I had to, because these are so hard to find, I had to pay a little bit more for them, but it was worth it just to be able to have them. This is really good for working with past lives, also with bones and joints. So that is number one. This one here is number two. Yes, they are, Sherry. Let me grab a tape measure. I think the inside is like 4 inches. So these are 5 inches tall, and it is 4.5 inches wide, but the inside of it is 3 inches. So the pestle inside is 3 inches by 2.5. So yeah, that's a pretty good size pestle and mortar. So this one is number two. This one is number three. Well, last time I carried these at the shop, they were sold out within a period of a couple of weeks. So if you want one of these, then definitely, if you see this afterwards, definitely send me a screenshot of the one that you like so that I can pull it for you before the shop reopens on Tuesday. This one is number four. Piece of grass or something was in there. That one's number four. This one is number five. Now this one doesn't have, the other ones had like a little bit of brown or gray in them. This one is all black and gray. There's none of the brown tinge to it. This one's a really rich looking color. It's gorgeous. That one is number five. And last but not least, number six. Oh, you know what? I take that back. I think this one's my favorite because of the brown that it has in it. So it's got the black and the gray, the white and the brown. And then on three sides, it has the fossil that's polished out. So that one is number six. I tutted those over there. I went over and opened up the shop, turned on the lights so that we could look through stuff if we wanted to. Go over there, air conditioner's on, everything's on but the music. Okay, so these are the blue light Colombian Lumerian quartz. Let me tell you a little bit about Colombian quartz. This came from I don't play licensed music. Play unlicensed. Okay. What about, okay, thank you. Everything I say is recorded on the live feed, so, but thank you. Anyway, on the Colombian courts, these are mined in a small town, and they're all mined by hand by people in the community. All of the money that they make goes to pay for health care for the local community and to help the less fortunate. Can you all see the rainbows and the blue light showing up on this? So the first ones I'm going to show you, these are $15. I'm doing all of these for 33% off. Okay, so this one would be $10. And the quality, I'm going to zoom in, and I might have to reset the camera again afterwards, but you'll see the lines on this and see how it hits blue. Okay. Now, if you screenshot one of these later on, make sure you get a good screenshot and the price so that I can go through and pull the right one, because I've got a lot of these to choose from. Remember, these are $10, not $15. This one's number 3. Yeah, Sherry, these are supposed to be like some of the top quality in the world. They don't use any form of explosives or anything. All of these are mined by hand, and it's the only mine that has these. So these are excellent for grids. Oh, look at the clarity on this one. That's number 5. So maybe 1 o'clock on Sundays isn't the best time. We got 3 people on here. One of them is from my shop phone, and then Sherry, and then who's the third one? Justin, are you watching from Facebook or? Hello? Are you watching from Facebook or? Okay. Okay. Yeah, I can see. I'm watching from the shop phone on Facebook, so I can see her comments. Yep, one of them's from my phone. And sharing. Who's the third one? look at this here. We've got another person. Yep. This one has what they call a rider, and it's growing in alongside the main one. Hello, hello. Who just joined us? These are Colombian Lumerian quartz, and all of those that I just showed you are $10. I know they're marked 15. I'm doing all of these 33% off. This is what I worked on till midnight last night, and then up until about 12:15 today. So I got all of them done, but the bigger ones. So now these here, they're marked 22, and it'll be 33% off of that. So what would that be? I think these were $15. These were so these will be $15. But these are like some of the best quality Lemurians you can find. This one's number 2. And this one has little babies growing on it too. So these will continue to grow. I think I told y'all about, hey Diane, welcome. Did your husband have his surgery out? I can't remember what day that's supposed to be. This is number 3. Look at the natural internal fractures on this one. It's beautiful. That's number 3. Number 4. And number 5. So these are Colombian blue light Lemurians. Diane, I don't know, you might have got in after the description for it. So I'm doing all of these 33% off, but see how you keep getting all this blue in there? These are Colombian blue lights. There's only one mine in the world where these are found, and they are mined by local people of the community. There are no explosives used, nothing. Everything is done by hand. And they take the money that they make by mining and selling these, and it pays for health care for the community and to help those people in the community that need help. And this one has a rider, and then it had a crossing that was growing. And then it's got all these little babies growing out with it. So these are going to be $20. They're marked 30. Oh, Wednesday you go to see the surgeon. Okay, and did you do the game plan? You could do a healing grid utilizing these Lemurians too. Oh, look at that internal fracture there. See that little rainbow right there? And this one is, now these are $20. Number 2. Oh, that one's got a window. See there? So what a window is, quartz naturally has 6 sides. A window is a 7th side. It's a 7th point. See that little diagonal or little diamond shape? That's a window. You can hold your finger over that while you're meditating. Oh, you need to put some in the Tammy's Life Seed Fund. Look at the striations on this Lemurian. You see how it's hitting the blue light? And I don't have where, let me show y'all. This is what is facing, oops, let me refresh the camera. Oops. Okay, so this is what's behind me, okay? So you can see that there's not anything blue behind me, or even over here for that matter. I've got a couple blue fairies, but that's about it. I'm trying to zoom in here. Hang on. There, okay. So there's some of the best quality ever, ever, ever. This one has a little rider that's growing on it, along beside it. See there? Ah, you know, everybody's cutting back. Diane, I totally get it. I totally get it. Have to be profitable to offer overtime, huh? You can see all the blue light flashes in these. So, Diane and Sherry, is the blue? No, there's no blue inside the crystal. These, that's a good question though, Sherry. So what they call these blue lights because the quality is so high that they literally look like blue light. Some people call them blue mist or blue ray, which technically those are all three different types of crystals, but they'll call it blue ray or not blue ray, blue mist. Because you see the blue in it. The clarity is just that clear. You can literally see through it. They're amazing. Okay, put those back in here. So Sherry and Diane, somebody else just joined us. Is there anything specifically y'all would like to see? Do y'all want to do oils, shower gels? Do you want to go through oracle or tarot cards? We can keep looking at the Lumerians. The quartz is considered to be the master healer. Hey, Diane, I would hire you in a heartbeat, girl. You know your stuff. Okay. I have Chelsea. She's not on here today. I should have texted her before I started and told her to hop on. But she was wearing those fuzzy socks. It's got the long fuzzy, on them. I can't remember what it's called. Anyway, she was wearing those and was going down the stairs and slipped and fell on her arse and broke her foot. So she came in a half day yesterday and a half a day and one day last week. But other than that, then she hasn't been able to work. So Mercedes has pulled through. Now this one here is considered a Dow 737373 Dow channeler. Okay. That means it's got 3 big sides and 3 small pyramids. So these are really good for channeling. But it's called a Dow 737373 Dow channeler. And this one is almost another Dow. Now this one's got 3 big flat sides, which is really cool. And it's also self-healed as well. And this one has 3 main sides. See how it started out with 6 sides and then it narrows at the top? And this one is self-healed. Whenever a crystal is self-healed, it's also really good to use for healing. So this was broke off, and see how it's not like a shiny side where it's broke off. It's got this little things on there, and that's regrowing. So it is healing itself. Look at that. That almost looks like a highway. Look at that. Amazing. So I may need to do I'm getting ready to gear back up with events again. Maybe we'll do a Lumerian event, and I can put it to where you can get, like, if you are distance. Oh, look at this. Has all these babies growing on it. Looky there. Put it to where you can join us on Zoom, to where you can join the classes distance. Okay. Laser, yes, Sherry. Something like that. I can't remember exactly what it's called whenever it's got the 3 perfectly formed sides. But it's definitely cool. And it likes being acknowledged. Okay. And then this will be, nope, there's one more little box after this one. Now this one is an Isis face. See how it's all completely flat on one side? Now this is where, if you see the little upside down pyramids, they're called record keepers. And I know people call record keep, and then on the opposite side, it's got the pyramid on the opposite side. And it's little bitty, teeny tiny. In my training, genuine record keepers are found like on the face, like in here. And it's tiny. It's really hard to see, and you catch it just the right light. But that's where you would see record keepers. Look at the striations on this. Beautiful. This one has all these little babies growing on it. Look at that. And it even has a crossing right there on my thumb. And remember, all of these are $20. If they're marked 30, then they're actually 20 for the live feed. Now, I can't remember what that one's called, where it's got the flat face. Well, it does have just a little bit of a side there on the back. In all my spare time, I should go back and pull up my notes and my books, and I used to know all of these and their meanings. This one's a really cool one. This one is self-healed as well. See there? See the self-healing? And then that one also has the window right there. There. And it's self-healed. It's beautiful seeing, looking through it on the opposite side. That one, you can see the crystal spirit in there. Beautiful. Look at that. Oh, okay, that one has to be one of my new favorites. And here's another one with the 3 big sides. And this one, was in the process of self-healing as well before it was mined. See there, all this regrowth here. So whatever they're growing, whenever they're in the earth, before they're mined, and so they're growing in the earth, and something happens, can be a geological shift, but something happens so that the crystal breaks off. And then they can start healing themselves afterwards. Okay, we've got one more. And Sherry, these would make good pendants, you're right. I came across some sterling silver wire that I had got because I was almost out of my sterling wire. So, oh, look at this diamond face. Got a diamond face there, and then it's got a window there. So you don't often see both of them right there side by side. But this one's unique. And these are 20. So Sherry and Diane, tell me, is there anything else y'all want to see? I've got another 2 rows of these. Or are you mesmerized from the quartz? The energy is so pure in these. I hope you got a screenshot of it. I know which box it was in. I think I can find it easily. Look at this one. Beautiful pieces. And look at the clarity on this one. And this one is self-healed here as well, see? So this is, it's actually self-healing on that whole side. So maybe it had a rider and maybe they split off. I don't know. Look, travel altars, did I miss it? Did I miss her comment? Let me look back. Oops. Oh, man. Oh, wait, hang. Okay. I don't see a comment where Diane asked for that. But Diane, do you want to go look at altar supplies, altar stuff? I've got some beautiful altar cloths here that I have not shown yet as well. Now this one here has some golden healer in it. Look at that golden healer. And natural internal fractures. And Diane, at the shop, I do have a travel altar that has it comes in a little box, it's a little kit. And I can run over to the shop and show that to you if you want to see it. I really like this one with the golden healer. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Okay. I didn't scroll down. Okay, for a travel altar miniature size set. Absolutely. Okay, that's a good stopping point here. And we can go look at that stuff over at the shop and anything else that you might want to see. And then we can come back and pick up with these. This is what we used to do. Back in the day, whenever I'd do the live feeds, we would steer into crystals, and it gives the crystals a chance to call out to you if there's something that you're supposed to get, rather than just scanning over everything really fast. And so, yeah, let's go next door. Okay. Oops, wrong one, sorry. Getting my notebook. Okay. Oh, we also just got this in too. This is the Crown Jewel. It's a Vita Jewel dish. It's crystal charged water for your pets. And it's too big for my kitty cat. I can tell you that now. But it'd be good for a dog. So I even got the water fountain going. Let me set this stuff down and get the cart out real quick. We had customers that came in last minute yesterday, and they were here till well after closing. So she didn't have a chance to get that out, the cart out now. Okay. So Diane, I have these travel altars. They're both the same, but oh, you guys, I think that this one found a home. So it'll probably be next month, but this big amethyst finally found a home. Yay! That's the one I've been working to try to manifest selling so that we could use the space. So this is the travel altar, and it's got this little string where you can tie it shut. I turned on the air in here, but it didn't come on very well. Okay, so it has a candle holder with a tea light candle. And this is also can hold stick incense and a rope incense, okay? It comes with 3 cone incense. It comes with a rope incense. And then it also comes with a lot of these stick incense that fits in the center hole here. So it fits in the middle hole there, okay? And then it has a little Buddha. So this is like a travel altar. And then it's also got resin. And after we look at it, then I'll look on the bottom of the box. And then it's also got the little flag. So it's got this unrolls, little prayers. And then it has rosewood mala beads. With 108 beads, so you can do your prayers if you like. And then it has the altar cloth. And I'm not going to completely unfold it, but it's like a satin. And looks like it's got an imprint on it as well. Probably a Buddha imprint. Let me see if I get this thing put back together. I have two of these, so but they're both exactly the same. Okay. The holder, I believe I can get that for you. You actually have one, if I remember right. You claimed one in one of my shows. Let me get this back in here real quick. Trying to do this one-handed. Okay. So that is the travel altar. So it literally has everything you need. And it is $35. I'll do it for $30 because I have two of them. Okay? So that's perfect. And it just fits. It's a little bit smaller than a cigar box. It's not as big as a cigar box. I'm going to turn the air conditioner on, y'all. It's hot in here. One of these days, I'm going to look up the YouTube on these and learn how to program it. So the ones that okay. Where are they? I know I showed, they were brown and black, Diane. They were about this big around and about so tall. And I had them in black and gold or brass. I am not seeing them. I know I show them in inventory, but I am not seeing them. But I am 99.9% sure that you claimed one at one. Oh, here it is. This is the black one, and then this is a brass one. They were in a little dish. Yeah, it's the barrel. So yeah, see. This holds 3 different sizes. I'm trying to get it out one-handed here. So see, that holds 3 different size stick incense. So it'll hold the size that was in it. And then the small stick incense and some that has one that has a little bit wider point there. So you have one, right? I think you have a black one if I remember right. I've also got these incense holders too, which are cubes. These are $6. I'll do them for $5. And I've got it in Unakite, that one, black jasper. I've got red jasper, black onyx, howlite. Looks like yellow onyx, maybe. So. Do you want the brass or the black, Diane? My choice, times one. What do I have more of? I've got 2 brass and 1 black, and now I've got 3 brass and 1 black. Let me give you the brass. Let's do the brass one, because I'm pretty sure somewhere you've got a black one. So. And thank you, Diane. And were you interested in the travel altar? I'll do it for 30 instead of 35. And those price tags are from several years ago, so I've had these for a minute. I know that they would be more expensive now. I know that beyond the shadow of a doubt. So those are the travel altars. And I don't think I've shown y'all these ankle bracelets either. So all of these are $15. I'll do them for $12 on the live feed. Hey, Lisa, it's great to see you. You'll need to go back afterwards and rewatch the first part. Had some pretty cool stuff in there. Diane, did you want the travel altar or did you want to pass? So here's ankle bracelet, and it's got aventurine with little dangles of stars, moons, and then it's also got a quartz point, and these are also adjustable. And I'm going to do these for 12. Then we have the white with the tree of life on it. This one is like a turquoise, like a pale turquoise color with the tree of life. You missed some really cool orthoceous pestle and mortars, agate winged butterflies, and Colombian blue light Lemurian quartz. Now, we didn't finish all of the quartz. We went ahead and took a break from that to come over here to the shop for a bit. So we've still got more of that to go through. This ankle bracelet, and again, all of these are adjustable. Okay, what all do you need to restock? And I'm sure I've got it. So this has a little quartz point here, and then it's got some dyed quartz points here. If you need incense, you know I've got incense coming out the wazoo. And I found yesterday, I've got my healing room pretty much all cleared out. The only things that are in there now is big boxes of incense, and then fairies and fairy wings and dragons and dragon wings. And so we were looking yesterday, and now we're getting ready to go to the back section because I've got a back part that has a dock door. And so we're getting ready to start on that. So my goal is to get all of this done by the end of the year. So I'm moving right along. Here's a beautiful, this one is like a fuchsia. It's got red and like a fuchsia color, and then a little bit of lime green ones. Yes, I showed the ravens. I can show those again though. And it's cool, it's got a third eye. I'll show them again though. We'll go through these ankle bracelets real quick, and then if there's nothing that anybody wants to see over here, we can go back over there. Now this one has a beautiful thin quartz point drop, and this one is red. And then this one is a turquoise color with the tree of life. This is a coral, peachy coral color with the tree of life. You need a mini bell. I have mini bells. So, and these are silver plated. You can tell that they're genuinely silver plated because they're tarnished. So I will polish it up before I ship it, okay? I've got these with the triquetra, the flower of life, Like I say, these are tarnished. I about need one person part-time just to polish, or even a full-time, just to polish stuff and to keep the shelves dusted. That's a full-time job, but the girls do it as they can. This one has the symbol. That's another one with the symbol. See, this one is plain. It doesn't have any etchings on it, and I've got 2 of those. And then I've got the triple moon, the goddess, triple moon. That one makes me think of you. And then we have the tree of life. So that's the 5 designs that we have. I've got a Buddha bell, but it's not travel size. These other ones are small travel size. I guess I should have played them as I went. This is the plain. The tones are different in them. That one's the same as the goddess. Goddess number 2 is a little bit different tone. The tree of life. Okay. So those are the options. I'm coming back over here. I didn't want to push the cart around. Anything Celtic? I would go with the goddess, the triple moon. Okay. Did you like number 1 or number 2 whenever I played them? Number 2 sounds a little bit different. Whoops. So the second one sounds a little bit different. Number 1 or number 2? Look at this purple flash labradorite. Gorgeous. While I'm waiting to, because there's a delay. Look at this purple flash. Purple flash labradorite, especially in big pieces, is very hard to come by. That gorgeous purple flash. That one's $130. I'll knock $15 off. Number 2, you've got it, Diane. That's what I felt like too, but I wanted to give you the option. Okay. And thank you. And let's see. Okay, I've got that set aside. It said, me, me, me. I heard it. That's exactly what it said. And if y'all need plates to burn candles on or anything like that, I've got, oh, here's a beautiful small little, this is $12. I'll do it for $10. The triple moon incense holder, cone incense, or you can also use this candle holder too. That's beautiful. But I have these that you can use to burn candles on, or you can even use these for coasters. They've got like a felt back, rubbery felt material back. And these are all handmade in Turkey. No, Turkey? Yeah, I think they're Turkey. And then also have the big plates too. Lots of, no, not Turkey. Where are these? Istanbul. Istanbul, yeah. Okay, so do we want to look at anything else in the shop, or should we head on over, back over there and look at the three-eyed ravens and the Marians again? Oh, I got sidetracked. Oh. Let's see. I showed the, here's the pink tree of life. I'm doing all the ankle bracelets for 12 instead of 15. And then we've got the lime green with this. Now we have a fuchsia, hot pink fuchsia with the evil eye. And this is like a mint green with multicolors, evil eye. These are ankle bracelets, all adjustable. And then the orange and these are double-stranded here with the quartz point. Got the white double strand with the quartz point. The gold double strand with the quartz point, and this is like a metallic grayish silver color with quartz points. And all of those are $12 each. Hey, Ginger, I was just talking about you earlier. Was your ears burning? I was like, where's Ginger? She RSVP'd is going, and she's not here. I've missed you, Chica. How was that cruise? I wish I could have gone in your suitcase. So you tell me, this is y'all's live feed. Look at more in the shop, or go back over and look at the Three-Eyed Ravens, which we can do anyway. Do we want to look at anything else while we're still here? These are really cool bracelets. These are limited supplies. I've got Confidence, Abundance, and these are all $20. I'll do them for $18 if you claim it on the live feed. This one is Creativity. This one's for Dream Work. This one has Hematite, Sodalite, Fluorite, and Clear Quartz. And this has Howlights, it's dyed turquoise, jasper, yellow jasper, citrine, and sunstone. I don't like it whenever they write on here like it says that that's turquoise, and it's not. If that was genuine turquoise and not Howlite dyed turquoise, the price would be much higher. I've been thinking about it. The last one I went on was actually in December, and we did the 7-day Mexican Riviera. There was a bunch of us, like 50 of us, all went, and oh my gosh, we had a blast. This one here is for health, and it went to Cabo, Puerto Vallarta, and Cabo San Lucas, Puerto Vallarta, and one other place. This one here is love. This one is for luck. This one is for motivation, strength, and success. See any wicked cool writing pens? Add one to your claims, either red or purple. Diane, I don't have any ostrich feather quill pens made up. I was just telling my volunteer that comes in on Saturdays that I needed to make more. I have red dragon pens, or I've got these little crystal sparkly pens. And I've got it in red and purple. These are $12.99. I'll do it for $12. And while I'm waiting to see if she responds, then I can show you all of the other colors. This is like a gold, pink, and these are all sequins with a little diamond shape on the end of it. And this one is all iridescent, sparkly colors. This one is like a pink and white, like a rose color. A little bit different than the pink one. We've got them in blue. This is a lime greenish yellow. Another pink, clear, and teal. Okay, I'll take these two over to the unit and send her pictures because I think she already hopped off. So I'll take a red and purple. Here. I had 2 pinks. Should we do red or purple for her? I'll just take them both and I'll send her pictures later. Okay. So since y'all aren't talking to me as far as what do you want me to do, go back over there or look at more stuff over here. You could help a girl out. I don't want you to stop watching because I wasn't showing what you wanted to see. Does that make sense? Okay, we also have the chakra candle holders. Now these are for the ritual candles, the small spell candles. And I've got these in the third eye, the heart, solar plexus, sacral, and the root. Looks like I am sold out of the crown. And the throat. You need a new tapestry for your wall? Well, you know who might have that in stock, right? Let me, I've got one tapestry at the other unit and altar cloth, but all my other tapestries are here. So, okay, I'm going to go around. I wore an old pair of shorts and old t-shirt. So I really don't want to be on camera. Let me see here. Do you have a particular theme or anything in mind, Ginger? Because I have all of these tapestries. I've got a lot. I've got a lot of tapestries. So is there a particular theme or color scheme or anything, like all 7 chakras? You like the sun? Do you have the owl one already? I think you do. I think you got that from me a couple of years ago. Isn't it weird how I remember what people bought? Okay, I'm going to put y'all in stand here. Okay. This one's got a paper inside of it. So, Ginger, I'm waiting for a response if there's a specific color theme, or should we just start opening them up and going through them? I hear paper in this one, so that means I don't have to unfold this one. That means it's got the paper in it. It has a picture of it. Ginger. Where are you? There you are. There, I thought. Okay, this one here is Kuan Yin. It's $45 and it's 54 inches by 86 inches. Purple owl or what's the pink? Okay. That kind of narrows it down a little bit. And anybody else, if there's any specific color themes or anything that y'all are looking for, then by all means, speak up. And we can look for y'all one too. Now, I just happen to know that the owl only comes in the teal. It doesn't come in purple. And I don't even know for sure that I have one in stock. I could have swore you got one though. Here's a cool one here. And this one is $45. And it's got it's about 60 inches by 90 inches. And this is a Hamsa Dreams is the name of it. Your phone's being a dork? It doesn't have anything to do with the Dorkette operating phone, right? So this is the Hamsa Dreams, and that's got a lot of the purples, and you can see it's got the elephants, purples and blues, and got some pink in there. And then now this one's pretty. This is the fairy sitting on the moon. And this is 58 inches by 82 inches. And it's 45. But that's what it looks like when it's all folded, unfolded and everything. Okay. This one doesn't have the colors you're looking for, but it's absolutely beautiful. This one is $45. This is the Flower of Life, and it's about 60 inches by 90 inches. But I just think it's beautiful. The Fairy Moon, you've got it, Ginger. Thank you. I really like this. This is beautiful. And 90 inches, that's, I mean, because what 12 times 5, that's, so that one is 5 foot tall. So this is a good wall tapestry. So let me pull that moon for you, Ginger. And thank you, Ginger. I'm just going to call it the Moon Fairy Tapestry. Okay. Now this one, does not have a picture with it. Let me see if this is the owl. Oh, I think it is. Yes, it is. So I'm going to walk around and show this to y'all, and then walk back over here and fold it up. It doesn't have a picture, but it's absolutely gorgeous. This is the one I thought you had, Ginger. I'm going to walk around and show this to y'all, and then walk back over here. It doesn't have a picture. So this is it. Can you see it? I don't think you can see it. Let me turn the phone a little bit here. So this is huge tapestry, and that's the owl. This one's 45 as well. But this is the one that I thought you had. That's what I thought. I thought you had that one. Okay, let me fold this up really quick. It's just so beautiful. I had to show it again, right? It's one of my favorites. That's what I thought. I thought it was it's just so beautiful. I had to show it again. Alrighty. Okay, does anybody else want to see any tapestries? So, Lisa, are you still on here? Because we can head back over to the other unit and I can show you the ravens and, yeah, the three-eyed ravens, as well as we can finish looking at the Marion. Take this out of the tripod here. Y'all, Halloween is not that far away. So I think I've got 3 of these Larvakite castles. These things were flipping expensive. I should have never invested in them. I have 3 of them. They are $49.99. I will do these for, I'll do these. Let me just recover my money. Let me do these for $20. I'm sure that the reason they're so expensive was carving all of the holes and the exactly squared and rounded windows and things like that. High risk of breaking. So I'm sure that they broke a lot. That's why they have to charge more for what they actually get, what they actually have made that, turns out. But I'll do these for half price. I say 20 or 25. What did I tell y'all? If nobody comments, then otherwise, then I'm going to say it was 25. Just do it for half price. And I think I've got 3 of those. And Lisa, are you still here? Lisa, you were not on here last week, Lisa, whenever I did the live feed and showed this. Is this it? This isn't it. Where's the one that has the silky, like the feathers are so black, they're iridescent. That's not it. Where's my iridescent rainbow? Or raven. He looked like rainbow because the wings were so iridescent. So Lisa must have popped off. And I've also got this raven mirror. Okay. So we've been on here an hour and 25 minutes. Let's go back and I'll show the three-eyed ravens again, and we'll look at the Lemurians. unless there's something that y'all want to see. If there's something y'all would like to see, then speak up. And we need to schedule a oils live feed. I have a lot of holes right now, but I've got to order in. But the thing is, I have to wait for the proper moon phase and stuff like that to make some of these. So sometimes it takes a minute. But we can go over these one day as well, unless you want to do it today. And look at all the fairies. Stick incense is all hand dipped using these oil recipes. Go back over 20 generations. So everybody that's on here, say hi. So I know who's with me. I love doing this where it can be streamed on multiple platforms. The biggest drawback, there's two drawbacks. I can't tag y'all. And even if you wanted to be tagged, I can't tag you. And the other one is that I can't click on this to see who's actually on here. And I can do that whenever I'm going live directly from my phone instead of this restream. Okay, so let's go ahead and go back over to the other unit. Since y'all won't even say hi and tell me who's here. Oh, you can't burn candles even in your apartment? Or you just can't burn the powdered incense and stuff? Oh, you know what? I didn't show these to, she said she wanted to sell, but I didn't show these to Diane. I also have these too, the Celtic knot, or witch's knot, or triquetra. It's got multiple names. For her travel altar, if she wanted to leave an offering. And I also have the small urns. Okay. And we've got skulls too. These are good for altars. These are wood skulls. They're hand painted, and I have them in silver and gold. You can always put this up. Trespassers will be composted. Put this outside your door. That's funny. And if you're looking to, this is a little hand microscope with LED lights. And it goes up to 4.5 times. So if you want to look at your crystals and peer into them or anything, then I've got these. They're marked $12. I'll do them for $10. And it does come with the LED light. And we showed the dowsing rods last time. Okay. Now I've only got a few of these Mystic Mog keychains left. I've got the cat with the moon, sleeping, just a sleeping cat, sitting cat, and then there's another sleeping one. Yeah. So I've only got 5 of those left. They're marked 15. I'll do those for $12 each. Okay. Okay, let me get my notebook and my pen. And Lisa, I hope you're still on here. Now we're going to go back over to the other unit. Okay. Did I lose everybody? I didn't bring a tripod over here, but I got another one. You can never have too many of these tripods. I remember whenever I first started doing live feeds and everything, and I didn't have one. I was new to it. I didn't know what all was needed to, do a live feed, and didn't ever think about, being able to set things down or set the phone down so that I could show things and stuff like that. And one day I was trying to show something, and I was in a pickle. Really had myself in a bind, trying to show something. And one of the other sellers, Cindy, looked up my shop address and ordered one off of Amazon, and had it shipped to me as a gift. And she said, "You need this for your business." See, it's the little things. When we first start doing something, you're so lost, you don't understand, you don't know, how to be prepared for it all, and then you learn, right? And you learn from your mistakes. And let's look at these bags, because this one right here is one that Ginger would like. Excuse me. These bags are nice, especially like for grocery shopping and stuff like that too, because they're insulated. Let me refresh. Oops. Okay, let me go back out. Okay. So, what are these priced at? These are priced at $24. I'm going to do these for $20. $20. Okay, your choice. I'm going to use this one as an example. So it's got foam insulation inside of it, and then this is canvas. It's a thick material. Okay, $20. We've got the kitty cats with butterflies and bubbles. Oh, looky there. I like that one. And then we've got the, this has all the different, what is this called? My mind went blank. Because it has all the Celtic names, like Samhain, that's Halloween, or, the Day of the Dead. Yule is Christmas. Ostera is Easter. That's where the Christians got all the names for the holidays that we know of. Okay, Beltane is in May. So, and it's got the 4 dragons, 4 directions, and the elements. I've got 2 of those. I've got this Celtic pentacle. Oh, look at this dragon. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful dragon. Okay, and then we all know about Ginger and her wool. I've got 2 of those. We have this beautiful fairy. And these are good size. These are, 18 by 24? I'm going to tape measure real quick, and let's just find out for sure. So looks to be like 16 inches by 17. So 16 inches tall and 17 inches across. Okay. Okay, so we have the fairy, and then we've got the meditating, the Buddha. And it's got all the different chakra colors. We have sugar skulls. And skulls with the flowers, the crown of flowers. And then love and peace with a peace sign. We have the magical, mystical mushrooms. And then this one does say magic mushroom. And then, of course, we've got the weed. And dog is love. And aliens. Everybody needs an alien bag, right? Little green men. So those are all the bags that are available here. I have the 18-inch by 18-inch cloth bags over at the other unit, back over at the shop if we want to go back over there. Okay. So, Lisa, I'm going to show these three-eyed ravens again. Okay. So, Ginger, did you see a bag you liked? So here's the three-eyed raven. So I've got it with the blue eyes. And these are black onyx. And these are hand-carved in Peru. And then we have the yellow eyes. Yellow-eyed raven. And their intuition is on point, right? I have plenty of both the yellow and the blue. And I'm doing those for $20 on the live feed. Okay. The feed must really be delayed. Fairy bag and the dragon wheel. You've got it, Ginger. Thank you. And the dragon wheel. Dragon. Oops, no. Ginger, I said I was doing those 20 for 20, right? Instead of 24? Well, they're 20 unless I quoted less. I don't think I quoted less. Those are 20. Okay. And so that's 24. Let's look at these, and then there are some that the camera was pointing on. I have not got those priced yet, but I'm going to sell them to you at the lower price because they're not barcoded yet. We did the 30. Yes, 20. Okay, that's what I thought. The others are 20. I think that was the last one we did was the 20 for these. Okay, so these are more Lemurians, and these are the Colombian blue light. And they're marked 38. What's a third of 38? Where's my calculator? So these will be $25. So we're doing these for 25. Oh, perfect timing to come back, Sherry. This is the very first one that I've shown. So these are marked 38, but they'll be $25. Okay? Actually, $25.46. We'll do it for 25. And that is $38 number one. Okay, let me find that one, Sherry. I think it was that one. I think it was. I thought they were both in the same one. That's not here. Oops, here we go back. Okay. So is this it, Sherry? It has that extra little long window there. Or was it even more so? This one has the sides. I don't think it had, here it is. I think this is it. I think this is it. It's got definite three sides. It's got one little bit wider. Am I zoomed in too much? Oops. Let me refresh that. I'm going to get a couple of these out and think it was thinner and a bit longer. I think this is it right here. Yeah, this one is definitely thinner and a little bit longer. You see, no, this is it right here. I think this is it right here. It definitely has three sides. Pretty sure this is the laser one you're talking about. 99% sure. And it has this little stripe right here that actually ends. This comes out to a point on the side. That there is self-healed as well. Yep, this is it. Okay. I'm assuming that you want this one for $20 instead of $30, right? So I'm doing these 33% off, so that'd be $30. or 20 bucks. That'll be 30 bucks instead of 30. Be 20 bucks instead of 30. Colombian, Marion, laser, 20 bucks. Okay. Thank you, Sherry. I'm going to put your name on that one. Okay, Sherry, I've got your name on it, honey. I'm going to go, actually going to go put it over there with your petrified wood. Okay. Let me put these back now. Congratulations, Sherry. I was afraid you were going to let it go, and I'm like, oh, that one's going to go fast. Somebody else is going to send me a screenshot and claim that puppy. And then Sherry would have been sick, right? So these we're doing for $25. They're marked 38. Doing it for 25. And this is another really nice one here. This one's so, look at the clarity on this. Okay, I'm going to zoom in just a little bit. If it'll let me zoom in just a little bit. If it want to let me. This one here is self-healed all along here. This is all self-healed. And these are 25. Look at this one. It's got some really good striations. Let me see here. There. Let's zoom in a little bit better. Beautiful, 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 totally flat face. Okay. There's another razor. It's a different one. And this one's 25. But it's beautiful. Look at that. It's got three. This comes all the way up here, where it narrows down to where it's just literally three flat sides. And this one is 25. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful pieces. I'm going to leave that one on top in case somebody wants to claim that one. But again, these are, if you're just now joining us, Lisa needs to get back on here. These are mined in Colombia. It's a small town, and these are also known as the blue light. Some of the highest quality Lemurians in the world. Oh, look at this one. This is a flat one. Look at that. It's flat. This is unique. Beautiful. Now, this one is really, really cool. Let me take the price tag off of it. I'll put it back on there, but I want you to see this. Isn't that amazing? So you've got a rider growing up here that's attached to the big one, and then you've got one that's crossing, okay? And not only crossing, but it's grown into the one flat one here. See, that's grown into it. It's grown through it. Isn't that flippin' cool? I love how things. Oh, the one I just showed a minute ago belongs on the end of a wand, or the, I think this is so cool. I really like that. This one is $25. And that is unique. Hey, I'm all about the unique. And this one here is another one where it's got one growing up out of the crossing. And that one has natural internal fractures. So it's almost like a crackle quartz, but this would be natural. Crackle quartz most of the time is going to be heat treated. To find the real crackle quartz is rare, extremely rare. Now this one here has terminated point here, and it's got a termination here. So it grew through the middle of one, and this one kept growing and was going to grow around it. So these are unique. You don't see these. Oh, the flat one. Yes, Sherry. I just now looked back at the other phone. Yeah. That would look good on a wand, wouldn't it? I'm thinking I need to start making some wands. I don't know. There's so many things I need to do. So many things. Okay, now the next several ones I'm getting ready to show now are super duper cool. This one has a lot of babies growing on it. And it is clarity, like totally clear. But whenever you look into it, you can see the babies growing on the other side, which really gives it a really unique feel. I'm feeling like this one might be for somebody for fertility. I don't know why, but that's what I'm feeling. And you need to see it. You need to picture it. You need to visualize it actually happening. This is beautiful. And this here, see, this is completely smooth right here, but you can see the natural internal fracture right there. And it's got a little rider there, and then all these little babies growing on it there. It definitely has a lot of life to it, Sherry. Here's another one. I told you this little box is really unique. This one has a lot of babies growing on it. And look at this one. It's got this point. So you have quartz points growing out. Can I zoom in any closer? No, I can't. Okay. Anyway, see this quartz point here? It's growing up out of it. So that's really cool. Here is another one that's got multiple crossings. So you've got this one. You've got this little rider here that's grown into it. See that little one that's attached to it? That's a little rider. And it's growing into this crossing, this one here, that is crossing across this one. And these are all in another one that was here. And you've got another one here. And it's grown into, let me move the price tag so that you can see the crystal itself a little bit better. Isn't this amazing? I just love nature and the way that the crystals grow, and they're all natural. They're not, you know, these are just amazing. Now this one is unique. This one looks like it has self-healed. Look at this. This is the natural form. And this one, it looks like it has healed over. And healed over enough that here you can see it's in the process of healing. Right in here, that's in the process of self-healing. And these are 25. Okay. That one goes there. Okay. So if you're watching on Instagram, I didn't know until after the live feed had started that there was no way to know about comments on Instagram or anything. So if you're watching this live feed on Instagram and you've commented and we don't see it, please message me screenshots of anything that you like, and I'll make sure that's taken care of, okay? Oh, that one's beautiful. This one here is all self-healing here. Self-healed are, so you can see where it broke off here. And this is a natural fracture, but it's self-healed. I think I showed this one already. Yeah, I did. So I remember that. It's all gorgeous. This one has phantoms in it. Beautiful. Oh, here's another laser. And this one has a chip out of it. Looks like it's natural. Little chip out of it there at the very top. I just don't think I like this restream thing because I can't zoom in on that. But it's got 3 sides. And well, that one does come up all the way. So that one's really cool. And then this one here. Beautiful piece. Look at that. Look at that catching the light. Gorgeous. So all of those are $25, not 38, 25. Okay. I want to put these with all the little babies up on the top. The little babies get broken off in transit or anything. Okay. Oops. Right, Sherry, they are. They are definitely addictive. Okay, now these are 45, and I'm going to sell those for $30. Yep, a third of 45. These are going to be $30. And this is $45 number 2. Not 45, $30 number 2. Mark 45, but y'all are getting them for 30. Look at this one here. Oh, okay. Now, I thought about keeping this one. I thought I'd show it to y'all if y'all want it. If it's calling out to somebody, then by all means, I want it to go to its guardian. But I thought very seriously about keeping this one, and I'm going to show you why. Because it's rare that you find. Oh, no, it wasn't this one. Maybe it was the other one that we saw earlier that had the window. So this one does have a window. So if you put your thumb over this whenever you're meditating, then you can see the crystal will show you different things. Since they're mammarians, they can show you things from past lives. Isn't this one beautiful, though, the way it's picking up the blues, the blue light? Look at that diamond window. So that is considered a 7th side. And it is gorgeous. Okay. Beautiful one here. See, that's a natural clean break. It's not a cut. These are all beautiful Lemurians, top quality. Now this one here has little babies growing on the outside of it, and it's also self-healed right here. Let me take the price tag off so we can look at it. I can always put that back on. So see here, this is self-healed right in this little section, just right in here. All these little babies. And that one's beautiful. They're all beautiful. What are we talking about? And here's another laser. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, now this one is busy, busy, busy. Look at this. So you've got multiple crossings. You've got multiple new babies. This one will continue to grow, just so you know. It's not done growing. Just because it came out of the mine doesn't mean that it's not going to grow anymore. This one will continue to grow. All of them will. But this one is talking. It's like, I'm not done yet. Wait till I show you what I got. This one, I really wish I could zoom in more, because you've got 3 points right here. Can you see that? 1, 2, 3. Actually, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 points on one. Okay. And then you've got this crossing with babies coming out. This one's going up. That's going to be good. This one's going to probably be, well, no, it's going to be a crossing, but it's growing into that. So it looks like it might be like a rider. And then you've got this one here. This one has 1, 2 points. So that's a rider that is just basically parallel with it. It's catching up with it. And all of that is, if you look at the back, see this one here, and then there was a natural fracture or a natural break. Something happened in the earth. But it healed itself, okay, and continued on here. And then all of these came out. This is literally one of a kind. Like, you will never find another crystal like this one. And this one has a whole lot going on, especially for $30. I mean, come on, that's a good deal. You know that. Put him on top of it. Okay. Got this beautiful specimen here. I'm just going to kind of go through these a little bit faster. Who else is on here? You need to speak up. Hello. Did Ginger hop off? This one's got little babies growing on it as well. You've got a little baby coming out there. There, here, there. And there's some more little babies that's starting to grow there on top. It's pretty cool. Uh-oh. Well, nope, this isn't a laser. It's pretty close, though. It's just got one side that's white. But look at this. Oh, my gosh. Can y'all feel the energy coming from that? It's beautiful. And then we've got this one here. And these are all $30. Yeah. I'm probably going to wrap it up here pretty quick. Give me another 10 or 15 minutes. I'm going to kind of go over the bigger ones, and then I can save the rest of them to do on another live feed. Okay. So look at this one here. This one has a rider coming up. Actually, it's a rider, but it's going to separate and be its own crystal. So these are going to have joined bases. And then you've got the crossing here. This has golden healer in it. This is a good healing crystal. And then the base, it was broken off before because you can tell that it started to self-heal. So if you're looking for healing, these are really good for healing. Being self-healed and the golden healer, this is an amazing specimen, and that's $30. And then This will be the last one that I show today, but we'll revisit these and the other ones next time around. And I'll make sure y'all get to see them before I put them in the shop. That's kind of the thing that I've always done for y'all. If my people get to see it before it goes in. Okay. So this one here has all these babies growing on it. This is beautiful. Look at that. Okay. So I'm going to show y'all the ravens one more time, and then Ginger, are you gone? That's okay. She can look that back up. I've got, oh. Here's this raven I was telling y'all about. I thought I had taken it over to the shop, but I didn't. Is this it? Yes. Okay. So this raven has iridescent feathers. Look at this. Look at how gorgeous this is. So it's definitely got the iridescence. And that's the only one that has that. And that one is 38. I can do it for 35. But that's the only raven that I carry that has the feathers that are iridescent. See, the rest of them are all black like this one. Well, that one's black too, but it's just, you know, it's so black that it sparkles naturally. And this one's $35.95. So there's those. So if you own a business or you have a desk or anything and you want a place for a business card holder, here is the Mother Maiden Crone Triple Moon business card holder. Thank you all for joining me today. Be sure and share it out and let us know. Oh, Sherry, that would be great. That would be great. I just need a vacation to come see you. I want to be up on that mountain, girl. So I love y'all. I will be going to the Denver Gym Show next month. So I will be doing, I do anywhere between, sometimes I'll just do one big live feed at the end of the night, or I also do popcorn live feeds where I'm just like, oh, I like this booth, and I just start a live feed. Unannounced, just start a live feed. So let me know if y'all want to be on the tag list, because everybody likes to be tagged, so you don't have to be glued to your phone. You'll get a notification that you've been tagged. If there's something you're looking for, let me know. I do personal shopping. I've got 2 gentlemen here in town that I am doing personal shopper for, and those are going to be for big items. But we'll also popcorn live feeds and all. So I'm wanting to get this, get the live feeds going again to where, everybody's used to getting on, kind of like back in the day, like it used to be. Just remember that I love each and every one of you. You guys are the foundation for my business. I love being able to help people heal and be able to get them the tools that they need. If you ever have any requests, just let me know, and God bless. Y'all have an amazing week.